From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks. It's Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers as a set to get started. Off we go from Lumen Field. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Smith. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll put Loveland in motion. On 2nd down, it's Williams. Right here, down the field, will fall, incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give them 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Swift. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Swift, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This one intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7.
At the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Darnold now to throw. Huff brings it in left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both. as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On play action, here's Darnold. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter, and they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards
from the 33. Here's 2nd down and 2.
at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And he will go all the way. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6th right back from the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Off play action. Here's Williams. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 37 yards.
26-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
The 18-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
17-yard line.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And a nice return here as well. He is out of bounds near the 40.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 40.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
14. Bears 7. Jason Myers to kick off for
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 92 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Darnold to throw on first down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
And he's going to have a Bears first down as good running gets him to about the 44. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First down, Chicago.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he will go all the way. Roll Odunze. Touchdown Chicago on Santos for the PAT.
Santos lining up for the extra point.
It's up and through. And the Bears have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. He'll return this from the 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain.
From the 21, here's second and 9.
21-yard line.
Here's Walker. he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
For the Seahawks.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Williams. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Williams. He'll go right back to Loveland. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Santos for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bears have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
17 yards.
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They run with Walker. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. We'll go play action with Darnold. That is caught downfield by Cobb. And he will get into the end zone. Cooper, up, touchdown, Seattle. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
3rd and long. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now Williams. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
In motion, it's Odunze. They'll indeed go.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
Ready? Straight ahead, it's Walker. Good blocking to the 15. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Okay, ready? 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
He's going to run it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
The Seahawks field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good. Wide to the left. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. A run here with Smith. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
that is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. And in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. Get set. Stop. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Watch out! Throwing is Purdy. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. down coming up.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Niners first down.
A gain of 15. First down, 49ers.
They'll throw again with Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throwing again is Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And that's a first down. It would be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Back to the air again is Purdy. Right back to Pearsall again. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and 1 at the 30-yard line.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Finding space at the 15. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Here's Purdy. That is caught, and he's in. DeJuan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. He'll swing that out wide, and he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1 yard gain brings up second and
Here's
9.
a second and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
It's now third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
There's a short one taken in by Barner. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A handoff, running left, it is Walker. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Walker. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 8-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. It's 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Got a man, that's Barner, the tight end. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Walker. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. D. Winters there to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Rolling, and he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes.